Hey, welcome back to another episode of Johnscryptotherapy. Once again, we're back into the charts. New year, new me, and I can't wait to show you guys more and more cool stuff. So the past few weeks, I've been really sick, and now I'm feeling a little bit better. So I just wanted to come back into the chart to show you guys the future vision of Ecomi. So this is really cool because there's a lot of great news that, when you're looking at price action and you're looking at the markets, when you see structural break, it is great news for us TA traders to jump into the market and make a great killing. So I'm going to show you guys what has happened and what you could do now for future price to push to new all-time levels and try to make a good earning. Okay, guys, so our job as traders, we're trying to make a good earning. We're not really worried too much about the news because remember, guys, the news is just he say, she say. Yes, you could put your fundamentals with your TAs and you could still make a great killing. I used to do that as well. But when you're looking at projects like this and you see that it didn't even reach the all-time highs, it's best to just use your TA skills and judge it off of the breakouts and try to enter and take profits right away at another key level. So if you want to be a scalper, these are great strategies. If you want to be a swing trader, these are also great strategies. But when you're a swing trader, it's all about the long-term vision, right? So if you're looking at the daily or the 4 hour, when you're a scalper, you're looking for the 4 hour to the 1 hour. So hopefully that I can simplify that for you. And let's get right into the charts, okay, guys? So once we're looking at this chart, we're understanding that price is making a huge move to the upside. We did have that AMA and a lot of people talk about great things. And then we've seen a break of structure around 0.0070. So this is really good. This is the real good essence of TA trading, and I'm going to show you what kind of entries that we got into and how I help some of my students look into the future price and see them make some great gains. That's the way you need to look at this. And let's get the channels out. So from the channels, I want to go from the top. Let's go cut it through and touch the bodies, all right? So once we do that, we go to the bottom here. The reasons why we did this channel, we already talked about this many times, how we define this as a fake out. It did not break the previous high of the structure, so that's why we still took it as a way to see price going down. We see in a double top, great formation. Then we've seen a wick rejection back into that key level for us to look for more opportunities for price to go down. We also define this as the Elliot wave. We've seen that the Elliot wave was pushing to the fifth wave, and we use this channel, guys, as a correction. And when we look at this as a correction formation, we also define to ourselves a correction normally stays within the channel. So if that works out, this is the channel, and we finally got that amazing breakout that we were looking for. So would you enter right off that breakout? To a lot of my students, the way I teach them, I do not make them get into a trade right off the breakout. I want that retest. I want that confirmation. I want to make sure that you're looking to be an 80 to 85 to even 90% trader, right? There's no such thing as being a 100% trader. If you want to be a 100% trader, it's more or less the fact that you take one trade every single year and that trade goes your way. So that's not really a trader. That's more of an investor. Please make sure to have that mindset. Are you an investor or are you a trader? Once you define yourself what you are, then everything is going to be a little bit easier, okay? So right here we have that channel break showing me that we finally got that bullish momentum. And like I said to you guys many times, when we're looking at a bullish momentum, we're looking for our take profits, and our take profits are going to be 0.0081 level. The reason why this level is really important is due to the fact that we have multiple touches here, and when we look past a historical data, we also have another touch. 3 touches make a great zone, and right here we could define to ourselves, if I'm looking to take profits, where would I do so? It will be around this level. See, a lot of people say, why are you taking profits? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing all of that? Remember, guys, there's a lot of coins that exploded to their all-time highs and destroyed their all-time highs. Ecomi is not doing that at these very moments. And in order for us to make money, or just regular people that just want to make money in the crypto market and not put their assets to be on the side and go sideways, we want to take opportunity trades, right? We want to buy low and sell high. And this is the structure that we have found to make the most money. So once it comes back to a key level, we're trying to take a simple trade and try to sell the market and look back to, find some retests at another level or the back end of the channel for us to see price going back up. But of course, there's a lot of key things that we can look at if price does break the channel and this beautiful support and resistance zone, basically resistance, and we have our setup. Well, a lot of my students already understand the perfect setup. I'm explaining this so much times to them. So that's more into the course and how you could be a trader. We have a lot of ways of becoming profitable traders, and that's the way to do so, right? I make sure that you go through this regimen. I make sure you have this scheduled mindset to becoming a trader and being able to apply them every single trade, okay? So once we have that key breakout, once you see that breakout, that's when you enter the market and look for all-time highs or all-time next levels for structural breaks, okay? So right here, we do have that beautiful break, which I'm totally in love with, right? If this is true to its Elliott wave, we can absolutely see one here going all the way to the top, two to the bottom, and then we can see three going to the top or even breaking the top. Once we see that, we have to make sure price comes back down. And for this to inform for us that this is the Elliott wave, we need to make sure price comes back down to a key level. But the number one rule does not inflict into the wave of number one. So we want to make sure wave 3 goes up, and wave 4, when it comes back down, we want it to make sure it closes above structure. If that closes above structure, then guess what? We will have a huge move to the upside. A lot of people are going to look into that, and that's the fantastic way of looking at how to be a trader. So if you're not looking to be an Elliott wave trader, because it is a lot of patience, remember, it is a lot of patience, you could use your simple price action, or you could do other methods. For price action, we already talked about this, guys, a flag formation. When we're looking at this as a flag formation, we've seen that beautiful break of structure, which you guys can define to yourself right there, and then go to the top right here and make sure you always highlight the level of your necessary take profit. Would you put your profits here? Yes, you can. You can even put a little bit lower. And you guys can see this move right here gave us the all-time highs, roughly around the all-time highs. So it's showing me that we will eventually see the all-time highs. So for all those that are waiting to see the all-time highs, yes, we're going to absolutely see the all-time highs, okay? So please be patient with this project. This project has a lot of great things. So the way I'm picturing this project, this is how I'm going to do it, okay? So there is a lot of great news that could absolutely come out and disrupt the market and give us a more bigger boost. But the way it's going, all we're gonna do is wait for structural breaks. And once it breaks, we're gonna buy those levels. When price goes up here, we see wick rejections, we're selling, buying at a lower level. If price does break the structural value, I'm gonna go to the market, look for another level in the market, find that as resistance, and come back to a key level and buy the market once again. It's very simple, guys. I'm making sure trading is simple because the way that a lot of people put themselves on YouTube is making trading look like this complicated thing. It's not complicated at all. Once you put your time and patience and a lot of work in a sense of your education, you're going to be a great trader. So the one trade that I do want to talk to you guys about is going to be the 50 mark. So why is the 50 mark such a key level in the market? So the reasons why it is a key level, we talked about this once again, and this is me trying to get everybody caught up into the market so you guys can see why it's important to define yourself a structural key level. So we have many resistance right here, and this is the key level of retest, right? We have a break of structure, retest, beautiful buy into that structural value. Once again, we got pressure to the upside, we got support, and this is the key level that, a lot of students should have waited for. Reasons why, look at how cool this is, guys. This is why I love trading, okay? Trading is not a joke, guys. Trading is not like, you go into a market, you waste your money, it's like a casino. No, there's so much key fundamental value on if you know how to trade, you'll make a certain amount of money. Guys, I only try to target 5 to 10% a month. My lowest month when I target 5%, I still make roughly around $20,000. That's not a joke. That's because I understand trading, and I've been only trading Omi and Bitcoin and all of those fun stuff. And because I've been trading Omi, I just been accumulating more and more Omi tokens. Of course, I divide that into multiple wallets just in case something happens to a broker. I just want to make sure that my asset is still safe. Yes, I do have some in cold storage, and this is all the beauty of trading, guys, okay? So look at how cool this medial line is, okay? So a lot of people forget these medial lines, and this is why in order for you to be a great trader, a great investor, understand your levels, right? We do have this top line right here. We also have the bottom line right here. Okay, guys, hopefully you're following with me. I'm going to take away some of these arrows so you understand the bigger picture. I don't want to confuse you. Remember, as a trader and a teacher and a mentor, I want to make sure you understand the most, okay? So I'm going to take this medial line, I'm going to push it all the way through, and you guys can see now, this medial line had many touches. Right here, we have support. Right here, we have support once again. And right here, we have support in a sense, and the price went up, right? So you guys can see there was many times that we see support. So if that's due to the fact that we do have a lot of support, why would I not be a smart investor and say to myself, this had so much times that it was support. Would it not be support again? Absolutely, it will be support again, guys. Absolutely. If it doesn't break that level, it is considered support. Once again, we have this key level of 0.0050, which we defined to ourselves that this could have been resistance, a lot of support, and it came back to that level. So now, looking at this fundamentally, also looking at this in a TA aspect, we have support, support on the bottom. That is giving me so much confirmation that if you did not know how to be a trader, you would have missed out on this trade. Once we define to ourselves, is this a level where we can see a key reversal move? You need to understand, we have so much analysis done already. We have this beautiful flag formation. Defining to me, this is a 50% retracement. We also have the correction of the Elliot wave. All we need to see is that breakout. For me, as an advanced trader, I understand there's a double bottom, support in the medial trend line. There's also a key level of support and resistance around the 50 level. Guys, everything here is so fundamentally sound. All you have to do now is to make it a 95% trader. Make your trade into a 95%. Right now, it's a 90% trade. This is a trade that I helped a lot of students with. This is not a trade I'm just trying to tell you after the fact that it's done. It's not nothing about that. This is about me teaching you exactly what I've done to make the most money this crypto cycle. Okay, guys? Even when crypto goes down, you can make a killing in crypto. And this is where, a lot of people start to realize that trading might be for them, okay? So make sure if trading's for you, find the right mentor, try to apply the tools and tips and tricks that they're giving you, and you'll make a killing, okay, guys? So once we're here, we define to ourselves, I want to make this into a line graph. Once we make this into a line graph, I want to get the RSI to look for any key divergence, okay? Once we're looking at divergence, we go to the bottom peak right here. You can see how price is moving up towards that price range. And from here, you guys can notice, let me actually do this so you guys can see yourselves. When we have this line right here, it is the smallest move, guys. Can you see that? From this line to this, it's the smallest move to the downside, right? But that itself is a divergence, because from this peak right here, guys, when I take the vertical line, this peak to this peak right here, you guys notice there is a divergence. If this is true to its value, the market needs to follow the same way it's going. So it needs to go up, this needs to go up. If this goes down, this needs to go down. It cannot do the opposite. And because it did the opposite, guys, and we do find it at a key level of support, who is blind enough not to take this beautiful trade here? That's why trading is beautiful. If you understand that, you would make a huge gain, a huge profitable, moves to the upside. And right now you would have been up 42%. And to those that don't understand trading, 42%, they would think, it's just best to hold. Guys, throughout this storm, if you understood that trading could be for you. Look, I'm trying to help as much traders as I can to become traders and show you that any asset is easy to trade. To those that say Omi is one of those trades that you shouldn't be trading, I would be laughing right now, because last year when I was trading Omi, I made a huge return. Omi was my second coin that gave me the most profit last year. That's not due to the fact that Omi is not a great coin. No, Omi is a great coin. Why? Because it's not pumping all the time. It's not breaking its all-time highs. It's ranging. And as a trader, if we're looking for ranges, we take advantage of that, okay? So for those that, came to the markets late, there is other ways to do so. See, we have a level in the market here, and we can say to ourselves, this is like a channel. Once it breaks out, we're looking for a key reversal move, or we're looking for a breakout to enter the market. And if you guys notice right now, what did the market do? Break that structural value. We see that breakout, we see that little retest, we see some wicks here, and you guys could look for a deeper retracement. That's totally fine. But even if you get into the market here and you take your profits here and you define to yourself that level of profitability, you're still looking for a 12% gain. right? And that's the beauty of trading, okay, guys? So we do have the flag formation showing us that we're going to see the all-time highs very shortly. We do have the correction move of the Elliot wave broken. Very simple, guys. When you look at the correction move right there, that is the breakout. Once we broke this beautiful level of resistance, then we're off to the market. This is another entry move right here. And if you know how to play the breakout game, this is where millionaires are made, guys. Millionaires are not made just buying the market at the very bottom. Sure, you can absolutely make a killing like that. Wait for the investment and see you go to the all-time highs. Or you could be one of those people that say, you know what, I want to do something about it. I don't want the markets to dictate, where the price is going to go because of an investment. I want to be the person that actually puts my hand on the market and says, I can make a difference. And if you are that person that wants to make a difference and you believe these lines are not just scribbles and you believe there is support, there's resistance on top, and you believe there is a fundamental value with these lines, then guess what? Trading is for you. You just have to find the right mentor. And guys, trust me when I say, when we see the breakout of this structure at 0.0082, we are going to go up. Once we see that breakout, we're going to look for that retest and we're going to touch the all-time highs, and it's going to be such a great year for Omi. Remember, Omi is doing a lot of great things. Yes, it is stalled in the process of, greatness, but that's okay. As Omi holders, we define to ourselves that we're different. We're different from all these people because we believe in the beautiful project. This project has so much to offer. I can't wait to see the structural values. And there's so much great things that can happen with the VVverse, the immutable, and also the fiat to gem transfer. And the way the NFTs and the VV marketplace is going, it is really good to see the value of these NFTs actually go to their highs. Having that greatness inside of you, don't listen too much to YouTubers, even myself, okay, guys? Make sure you understand your goal plan and follow through, okay, guys? Because remember, sometimes background noise can absolutely confuse you from your goal and take you away from what you want to do. So in order for you to, keep focused for this year and make the best gain that you can this year, follow the ones that you believe are not just hype, but giving you reality, giving you the real truth about Omi, or giving the real truth about price and all of that fun stuff. If you are following someone that just hyping the project every single day, then truth be told, you're just looking for someone to validate to yourself that, am I in a good project? Don't be like that. I was in a place like that way long before when, I started trading and all of that fun stuff. Be in a project that you look at the bads, the goods, and you still define to yourself the goods outlay the bads. And if that's the case, then this project is good for you, okay? If you guys do like that, thank you so much. Hopefully you guys do like this video. Share. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is just my advice. So underneath, guys, write down all the coins that you want me to maybe do technical analysis on. And this year, I'm going to try to make a lot of videos, and we're going to talk about more coins other than Omi. So if you're into Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, Solano, and all of those fun coins, and you're invested in it, and you would like me to do a TA on it, absolutely, guys, write in the comments below, and I will for sure do a TA on it, just to show you guys any coin is a coin that could be traded. So please be safe, take it easy, and take care of each other. Other than that, take it easy, and John out. Peace!